What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TB Sports 27. We are continuing our Monday night PTO work day as we've had a monster day here with TB Sports. This is almost kind of like a preview. This is what you would get if we're able to go full-time here on YouTube, which we have not hit that mark yet. You can help us get there by liking, subscribing, thumbs up, chatting along with us. But this is a rare Monday afternoon streaming session. We did a 20-minute bonus video on Patreon. We just did a 1-hour stream, college football, talking about the upcoming college football game. Now we're going to kind of chill a little bit. Baseball's a chill sport, right? We're going to play a little bit of MLB The Show because we haven't done that much commentary on MLB The Show lately, and I want to jump back in, chat along with you, and just hang out here on this Monday. So we got Walker Buehler coming in, looking for his first win, an 8.31 ERA. We got to keep an eye on him because at some point down the stretch, we may have to think about perhaps making some changes if we can't get things going. But we're still early in the season. You can see the Padres at 11-8. The Brewers at 10-6. If you guys did not watch the last stream that we did, it was Jackie Robinson Day, and it was an absolutely wild game. A bunch of hits, a bunch of home runs, unreal battle. And don't do it now, but I encourage you guys to go after this. Hey, we got the fan cam. Look at that. Miller Park. Where's the slide? Can I see the slide behind me? There, oh, somewhere up there. Yeah, there's the slide right there. There it is. This is cool. Have we had the fan cam before? I don't know. So Brandon Woodruff going up against it with his 3.79 ERA. But again, loaded day for TB Sports. We just streamed a 1-hour football game with you. We did a 20-minute bonus video on Patreon. Now we're streaming baseball with you guys here today. And like I said, kind of might come down because baseball, yeah, you got to focus a little bit, but it is definitely kind of a chill sport. You just kind of got to worry about hitting one button other than when the ball is in play and kind of take in the scenery here.
And a pitch. Fought off foul.
So one thing that was interesting with this stadium, I feel like the stadium, this background looks so ugly in this game. And I asked a buddy of mine who's been to almost every MLB ballpark. I says, is Miller Park that ugly in real life? I'm a Cubs fan, so I've seen plenty of games on TV at Miller Park. But it's just like when the roof's not open, I noticed this in the Jackie Robinson game, the background's so gray and dark, and it just looks like you're in a... People talk bad about Tropicana Field, which is the stadium I've been to more than any other, but this stadium looks like a tin can when the roof is closed. Like at the background, there's a giant, huge screen. Fernando Tatis in real life finally hit his first home run. He broke his drought. In this world, we're not even 20 games in. He's got 10 home runs. So virtual Fernando Tatis is kind of going crazy right now. But again, yeah, just the background, even that screen, like really stands out. It doesn't even seem like it's hanging there. It seems like it's virtually put in the game. And I know it's a video game, it is virtual, but that scoreboard is just so big it doesn't even stand out as being real. But yeah, the background's very ugly of Miller Park here, or I guess not Miller, it's First American Family. You go from Beer Stadium to Family Park something. So yeah, corporate name changes.
Drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
That is the third baseman, number 13,
Manny Machado up to the plate. Two outs.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And a pitch.
A little bit of a late swing there. But how you guys doing on this Monday? Like I said, if this is something I would like to do more often, streaming during the day, but it's kind of up to you know, what we can get on YouTube. That he did not go around. Come on. But it's kind of a rare Monday afternoon stream for those of you that may be watching that are baseball fans here. I mentioned this in my previous stream, but College World Series going on. A lot of chaos in the college baseball world. The #1 seed UCLA, after a 51 season, they're out. They're done. My alma mater, Troy, I'm a Troy Trojan grad, and I actually covered in the journalism program the baseball team for a number of years. They beat Miami and Florida yesterday, back-to-back. They played Miami at noon, finished that game just after 3, and then they played Florida, beat both of them, putting up a bunch of runs on both teams. Now the Trojans play the Gators again today. It comes up at 6. So that's the plan. I'm going to jump into Monday Night Raw after this, because they're in Italy, avoiding spoilers. And then right after that, hopefully... Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? That is absolutely wild that stayed fair. That really stinks. Oh my God.
Did an excellent job of just throwing the ball at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Now, Sal Frelick.
Well, that's not going to help Bueller's ERA unless he can get
Pretty easy walk right there.
2 walks here. Some folks out. But yeah, so anyway, all that to be said, tune in, SEC Network, 6 Eastern, cheer on the Trojans to knock out the Florida Gators. They would actually get to host the regional round in their home stadium if Troy wins this game against Florida. I know it's going to be tough to win 2 in a row. It was tough to beat Miami and Florida in the same day, let alone in the fashion they did it. I mean, Troy almost scored 10 runs in all 3 of those games in the regionals. But to host a super regional, got knocked down Florida again here today, and they're going to be coming out mad. Coach looked mad. He wanted to win that game yesterday. He did not want to have a whole extra day of games here. So, yeah. Tune in, cheer the Trojans. Troy. Oh, I should have gone double play. I thought we had 2 outs. That's completely gaff on my part.
Let's take a look at the Brewers line.
That is completely a whiff on my part.
For them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances.
That's completely my fault. Man, that sucks.
There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what
now there's going to be some words for Walker Bueller. Like, guys, what are we doing out there?
If you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And here it comes.
There we go. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Xander Bogaerts.
For some reason, as he reaches first, that's got to be an error.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
So 2 down.
That's
and
rough.
Now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know
what's going on, James? Back in the house. Welcome back, James. Appreciate you being here as always. James becoming one of the top fans of TV sports here these days. The amount of live streams he's jumping in on.
Get another one or maybe 2.
Two on, 2 outs. On the ground to third.
This time we get a clean field. I know it wasn't Manny before, but well, that sucks because if we had hit the double play cleanly, that wouldn't have happened at all.
It's the Brewers 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at American Family Field, new inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Ty France.
Yes, sir, James. Appreciate you, James. Thank you so much. Tell your friends.
And that one fouled off.
Get them all in here. We need the James party.
The pitch. Hard hit left side. Throw over to Bowers. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting six, the left fielder, Nick.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Well, you guys know what happens. Maybe James, you know what happens when Castellanos comes out. You gotta watch your language. But sometimes, if you do let something controversial slip,
And another ball.
Castellanos has been known to crank one out of the park.
Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Ooh, we do not have ABS in this game because we are playing with the updated rosters for 2026, but we are playing the 2024 game, as you can see in the corner, the show 24, because it was the cheaper game on the shop at the time, and it was the consensus people's favorites of the last two MLB The Shows that had come out, so that's why I got it. I also went into that on the first episode. I didn't want to have the Athletics not having a city attached to them. All that fun stuff. But we explain it all in episode 1, so go listen to that. But with that being said, there's no ABS, so we do have to kind of deal with that world. It is a different world here. You can challenge stuff in this game, but not balls and strikes. Ooh! Did I even swing at any of those?
No hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 1 and the Padres nothing.
So we're in the middle of our 3-game set here.
Now here is Gary Sanchez.
With the Milwaukee Brewers. I want to say we return home after this.
That one missed.
Get back to San Diego.
In the dirt, 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals.
Ooh, pop that one up. Let's go, Freddie for mean back. Right on the Brewers logo. Don't get confused with the baseball in the glove there.
Breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his.
Are we going to get another 34-hit game like we saw a day ago, Jackie Robinson Day?
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Up now for Milwaukee.
Watch the
Tyler
steal,
Black.
James. Watch the steal.
Swung on, belted.
Oh, boy.
Tatis going back.
Well, and for Walker Buehler,
With his first major league home run.
well, the former Seth Rollins hits his first career home run in the majors.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be.
And Walker Buehler's ERA not getting much better, and that might be a rough spot in the rotation where we may have to kind of look at possibly moving Darvish up and putting Buehler. Right now we got Darvish working out of the pen, which is nice because it gives us a couple of innings of relief from a guy that's normally a starter, but maybe we need to get Darvish back in the starting lineup
And a special moment for sure.
and get Buehler down because it has not worked out well for him. James, I have the Xbox Game Pass, but they removed MLB The Show.
This is Bryce Terang.
It took a while just to get MLB The Show on Xbox. It was a PlayStation only
1-1.
exclusive for the longest time,
In
and
the air, left field, down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the
so I don't
out.
know if that had anything to do with it or not, but it was a while just to get that game on there. Are there even many Xbox exclusives these days? When I was such a big Xbox guy, the original Xbox, there were so many good Xbox exclusives, and then when I got the 360, it seemed like there wasn't as many good exclusives anymore, and I haven't had an Xbox since I owned the 360.
Another ball. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are
But I get it. MLB The Show, James, is kind of followed into the same traps as the other games where they're kind of doing a yearly release, but people say they don't give you enough content to warrant a yearly release, so that's why I paid less and got 24 instead of buying 25. I was waiting for 25 for the longest on the shop to drop in price. It never did. It just stayed right at $70. And that's why I ended up buying 24, because 24 was, I forget what I paid for, 20 or 30.
And welcome back to the ball.
But
at the plate,
people did not like 25. I've not heard much about 26, but one of the reasons I picked 24, 26 had not come out yet when I bought this, but people really did not like 25. So that's why I paid less money and bought 26, but I was able to download the updated rosters. These are pretty accurate from everything I've seen. These are current day rosters, just in a 2-year older game.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
All right, trade details are in for Myles Garrett. We broke the Myles Garrett news on our previous college football stream. Rams sending Jared Verse, first-round pick next year, a second-round pick 2 years from now, and a third-round pick 3 years from now for Myles Garrett. So we'll see what the Browns can get out of that. I don't know what the situation was. It doesn't seem like a whole lot. I mean, I know you get a first and a second, but it's not like now they're spread out. And it's the Rams who are consistently in the playoffs. So it's a first, and James says it's a bargain. It's a first and second and a third for a Rams team that's probably going to be like a top 20 pick. Like, not top 20 being like the first couple of picks. I'm talking about you're drafting 20, 21, 22. Like late first round, late second round, late third round. Unless the Rams just completely fall apart. And I'm worried about, as I said, as a Cardinals fan, I'm worried about my boy Carson Beck. What's going to happen to him? He's going to get killed by Myles Garrett. Hopefully not. But, yeah, it's... We'll see what the Browns can turn those picks into. Who's got the quarterback of the future? You talking about the Rams? Who's the Rams got besides Stafford?
The shortstop takes
who's waiting in the wings? I don't even remember. In L.A. Oh my God! Right now we are not locating the ball right now. Oh, Ty Simpson, that's right. They did pick him. That's right. That was like one of the big shockers of the first round. You're right.
As we go to the last of the third.
Yeah, I did forget about that. Because that was Dan Orlovsky. My God, Dan Orlovsky. Pat McAfee nearly ended a friendship over Dan Orlovsky's take on Ty Simpson.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That was originally who I thought the Arizona Cardinals might get, but he ended up with Carson Beck.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, 3-0. It's still early. Plenty of time because when you think about how the last game went. But baseball's such a weird sport because how the heck do we go from, what do we have, 20 hits in the last game against the same Brewers team, and then now all of a sudden we got 0 hits through these first couple innings?
So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jake Bauers. The 2-1.
Ooh, that was a nice knuckle. The knuckler. You think so? Arch Manning? Are we gonna get the Colts 2.0 with Harrison Jr. and Arch Manning? A Manning and a Harrison in Arizona? I don't know how sold I am on Arch Manning though. Time will tell, but his I don't know. I want to see a little more out of him in college so far.
There is another strikeout. So digging in, Joseph Ortiz.
I want to start getting some guys out here. We're kind of they get into a phase where they're popping up and it's just driving the pitch count up, honey. It's only an inside joke. Only a couple people know that one.
Machado throws to first in time. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Brewers go down quietly.
Yeah, the experts will. Hey, if he comes to Arizona and he ends up balling out, let's do it. For a while, until Bo Nix took off in Denver, people thought it was going to be Denver getting Arch Manning. I remember those talks.
That clips the zone.
When we first drafted Bo Nix, people said, oh, it's going to be Bo for 2 years, and then you'll be low enough to draft Arch Manning in Denver. I remember those talks.
And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Looking, and he did not like
man, he's I'll be honest, man. Woodruff is fooling me with some of these because he's gotten me no looks strikeouts on a number of these.
So a foul
and then he gets me swinging at sinkers that are out of the zone.
One down, base is empty. And it skips in the dirt.
So we're still aiming for a full 162 game season.
Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout.
Join us for the journey. I don't know how many seasons we can get out of doing it this way, but we're definitely going for the full 162 experience.
And now it's going to be Ty France.
I mentioned maybe we'll do a road to the show at some point. We did that with Tom Brady. If you guys recall that, Tom Brady's career ended tragically right before he got traded to Boston. It was Brady back in Boston. It was supposed to be great. Everything went so wrong. Go check that out in the archives. We did a number of seasons with the Houston Astros back in 2K. Those should be up on our Patreon page. If they're not, they will be soon.
3 up, 3 down for San Diego.
But those Houston Astros videos would be out there. And then we, of course, did the and we won 2 World Series with the Astros, but we did not do the full 160 game. This is game 19 because we are 10-18 right now, so this should be game 19. So we're still a long way to go. It's basically the equivalent of. I forget what the math was on it. Oh, come on. Oh, that's... see, every outfield is weird. I thought we were going to have a chance to jump, and the ball got, like, stuck up there. And there's the first home run for Garrett. So we've had a couple of guys with their first home runs. Golly, that's brutal. Yeah, we did the Astros. We did not play the full 162. We simulated a bunch. We did a bunch of series, though, on the Astros. We did 4 seasons of that. We won 2 World Series, and a majority of the episodes are up on our Patreon. Again, we lost a couple episodes to time in the great YouTube purge. But we did the Astros series in 2K, and then, as I mentioned...
Out towards right center field.
Oh boy. We did the Diamondback series, which you can check right here on YouTube. So Astros, Diamondbacks, and now here we are. All the Western teams, all the teams in the now the AL West. When we did the Astros, they were part of the Central, but it's been kind of crazy that we've landed. And then when we did our okay, we got to get someone in the pen. Oh boy. When we did our contract picks, if you guys remember, man, surprisingly, he did not try to go home on that. we landed on the Rockies, and between the Padres and the Rockies, certainly I went with the Padres as far as teams to go. So, but it was just interesting that we constantly were. Well, let's test out Darvish, because we mentioned that maybe that is a change we would want to make. Is potentially putting Darvish up in the starting lineup, because it's going to be another outing where Buehler is likely going to take the L, and I think his ERA is probably going to go past double digits now at this point.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, from the Astros to the Diamondbacks. I thought we had built a pretty good team with the Diamondbacks, but we were not able to. I think we did 3 or 4 years of that.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
But yeah, all Western teams. Astros, Diamondbacks, here we're at the Padres. The game gave us the Rockies at one point.
I'm sure he'll sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
With the ump cam.
Here's the third baseman, Bryce Terang. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Yes. 162, which means we're going to be playing on MLB 24 for many years. Because I was waiting. If he tried to go home, I was throwing home.
There's 2 down.
But it's the equivalent of how many NFL seasons to do one baseball season? Because that's what led me to finally want to do a 162. 162 divided by 18. So 9 NFL seasons, which we've done before. I'm in season 10 with Peyton Manning and the Volunteers. I know that's sometimes a 12-game season when I don't make the postseason or a conference championship. But we've done, we're on season 5 with the Bucs, so that's what kind of made me think, like, okay, it's the equivalent of 8 or 9 NFL seasons. I already do the RXFL, which I do 2 games, so that's the equivalent of 2 seasons. And I'm on season 4 of the RXFL, meaning if we were doing RXFL standards, we'd be at the end for baseball. So I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Because I really hate simulating it. I hate the randomness of it. I want to play every game, and it's tough for, like, you would play 20, 25 games and win 20 of them, but then your team would miss the playoffs because they were, the simulation is not good in your favor. It's a little different in Road to the Show, obviously, because you're only controlling your player to begin with, so it's kind of the name of the game is simulation, but when you're controlling the whole team and you're losing in sim, I don't like it. I also debated, because it's been a while, usually when I played sports games, I always just picked my favorite teams. So for years, I was always just the Broncos. In 2K5, I was the Broncos. In Madden 12, I was the Broncos. In Madden 20, even though I didn't start with the Broncos, I ended up with the Broncos. For college football, I used to always do, you guys saw I did Troy, which is my alma mater. I did Boise State before, the SEC. Is that going to be a home run? There we go, finally on the board. Sung-Mun Song gets the home run, our DH. So there's a debate of whether or not I would just pick, especially like, oh man, I'm going to be playing one team for the equivalent of 9 NFL seasons. It should be one of my 2 favorite teams, which my favorite NL team is the Cubs, and my favorite AL team is the Tampa Bay Rays. So there was a debate if, well, I'm going to be locked into a team for 162 games, I'd want to do one of my favorite teams. But in the end, I decided to do what I normally do, which is completely random pick. I give myself a number of contracts. With college, I do 4 to 5 because there's more teams. And then with the pros, I give myself a choice of 2. I used to just do the first pick immediately, and I would do it. But lately, I would be getting like really good teams. And not that that's like a bad thing, but I don't want to just random pick and then just land on the Dodgers. And it's like, that's, so having a choice of, well, you have the Padres or the Rockies, and obviously the Padres are much better than the Rockies, but that's a team that hasn't won a championship yet in some time. In fact, ever, a World Series. They've been to the series a couple times, but that just kind of made it where it's like, okay, we'll do the Padres. So Darvish comes in. Let's see if he can slow things down. And I said I do like Darvish out of the pen because he is a starter, so he has that distance to him. So in a situation like this, coming into the 5th, I can probably, I say that as he gives up a hit, I can probably ride Darvish to like the 8th, hopefully make a comeback. But there's also the thought that if Walker Buehler is going to keep struggling, that maybe we need to switch things up around a little bit and get him. Ooh, he went back. Okay. James, how do you keep track of so many franchises? I don't know. I got a lot of games. People like different sports, so it's, I kind of cut out basketball for that very reason. But mainly, I'm just doing Madden, college football. Oh my God, what a catch! I'm doing Madden, college football, baseball. So I think about that. That's 3 right there. And then I'm doing the RXFL, which is the Legends. And then I'm doing Universe mode in WWE. So it's really just 5 main series. But just try to bounce around. Part of it's just trying to keep it fresh as well on YouTube. So if you try not to get stuck doing the same thing too much for the algorithm and all that fun stuff. But
5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 4 and the Padres 1.
All right, we got the first hit on the board, the first home run on the board. We got the heart of the lineup coming up here. And we got a pitcher that's pushing 100 pitches. Can we get him out of the game? That's not going to be a good start. Can we get him out of the game, get into the pen, and maybe start making a little bit of this comeback here? But again, this is baseball. We went from 34 combined hits a day ago on Jackie Robinson Day to, what are we at now, 7 hits, and we only have 1? I don't know how we go from, we had 20 hits. We had a massive comeback. And maybe that's going to happen again. Maybe we get into the second half of this game and we have a massive comeback. But a day later, here we are struggling for hits. Oh, I thought Bogarts was going to make that one. What a snag.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres.
4-2 Brew Crew leading the Padres here. We've had a fair amount of NL Central games. Probably the easiest series we had so far was against the Cardinals, and we had the Cubs a little bit ago. Brewers now, and got the Reds and Pirates at some point during the season. Because now in baseball, with scheduling, you're guaranteed to play everybody every year. Remember, for the longest time, you would go years. Like remember the Cubs and the Red Sox went.
And a foul ball.
Oh my God, how many years did they go between playing each other? Like 60, 70 years before they played.
Here's a 1-2.
Now you get them on the schedule at least once a year, which is nice. And baseball are playing 162. You should be able to see every team out there.
Righty to the plate.
Ooh, that was nice. It dropped out and they got to throw to first, but either way. We got a trade down there. Look at that. Colin Ray from the Cubs. So the Cubs trading away some pitching there. Wow. Keep an eye on the ticker down below. I love the show ticker. It's very detailed. So my only ask would be, and I'm curious to look at MLB 26 to see if they did it. I wish the teams had the... Now you do get to see the standings. They do show standings and games back. But I wish it would show team records down at the bottom, because a lot of times you're just looking at scores. And without seeing the records, it's kind of like, okay, Astros, Braves, that's great, but what does that mean in the context of anything without seeing the records?
The pitch.
That's a ball.
Ooh, how'd that miss that bad?
3-2.
That's a fastball. It shouldn't have missed like that. Ooh, got him up high with the slider.
That was a tough slider right there.
Sanchez strikes out. What do you guys think in the comments? I know we got a couple of folks hanging out with us today. But what do you guys think? Mostly it's I gotta throw this pitch here. Mostly our friend James chatting along with us, but should we get Darvish at his age? He's getting up there. I think he's pushing close to 40s. Should we get Darvish back in the starting lineup, or do we try to let Buehler have a few more starts, see if he can get it together? We're early on in the season to be making a lot of changes. We're only 20 games in, and I got to try to remind myself, this isn't football, right? Like, if you get 5-6 games into a season and things are going bad, you start making some changes. With baseball, you're still early 20 games in. James asking, who do you think is going to win the World Series? Man, it's... For the longest time, and I'd say that as a Tampa Bay Rays fan, the Rays look like the hot... Ooh, is that going to be out of here? Machado? Let's go. This is a home run hitting team with the Padres. For the longest time, it looked like it was going to be the Rays. The Rays were the hottest team in baseball. They finally got humbled a little bit with a sweep against the Orioles, and they had a pretty bad loss to the Angels this weekend, but they did take 2 of 3, and now they play the Tigers. I don't know, the Rays look really hot at times. The Atlanta Braves, first team to 40. The Cubs looked hot for a while. They had 2 10-game winning streaks before they just completely fell apart and lost 10 in a row, but they had a really good weekend. And that's going to be it for Woodruff. That chased him out. So here we go. We got a shot at it. We got a shot at a comeback here.
New pitcher now, Jared Koenig.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ty France now at the plate.
4-2, so we're running low on time. We only got a couple more outs. What about you, James? What's your take for the World Series? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that just died down. I mean, right now it's the Rays, Braves are up there, Yankees they're hanging around up top. We could have a Cinderella, the Sacramento Athletics, who are under 500 but leading their division. They can pull off a Milwaukee from college baseball and get into the playoffs and upset a team in the first game. So, what do you guys think in the comments? What's your, I want to hear from you guys. Who do you think is your World Series prediction right now, at this point in time, in the first month of June? What is your World Series prediction?
And now, Jake Cronenworth.
And we're heating up a little bit. Sliding in, and here we go. Could it be comeback time? In the live chat, Braves. It's really hard to say this early. Yeah, absolutely. Well, Braves are looking good.
Sung-Mun Song digs in now. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Song, who had the home run that kind of started things for the Padres here.
Ultimately, you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And now the lefty just misses.
Ooh.
Full count now.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
A home run, again by Song, would give the Padres the lead here. Full count. And knocks away that cutter to keep this one alive. Oh, a perfect hit from Song, but it's caught, and it's going to be an out. Tyler Black, who had that home run earlier, his first of the season. All right, do we go pinch here? Because Fermin, all season, he's batting in the 100s. Let's look at what our options here. I did bullpen substitution. So Freddie Fermin, batting 157. He's a catcher. Do we switch up the catcher? Campusano he's not doing much better, but he did have a big hit, the triple. I'm going to throw him in. You're going from a 100 batter to a 90 batter, but Campusano, and the reason I'm going with him is because you're going from one catcher to another. But he had that monster hit, if you guys remember, cleared the bases not too long ago. And there you can see the double in his last game, and that was the big one. If he came through with this here, it would be big time. So this is a risky move. I know yanking your catcher, I don't think you would normally do that in real life. Switch catchers in the middle of the game when one pitcher is used to a catcher. But this is virtual land, and Campiasano out. So a lot of base runners, but nothing doing for the Padres. We head to the 7th, and we are on the home stretch here. We might start warming the pen up a little bit. You can see everyone's kind of... Wait, why am I looking at the Brewers bullpen? Are you kidding me? Oh, I clicked on opponent's bullpen. I thought the game just glitched. I thought the game glitched on me. I was like, wait a minute. We'll warm up Maldron, but as it is right now, Darvish is still feeling really comfortable. So
right-handed reliever.
Maybe he'll be able to go the rest of the way, which would save some of our arms. Yeah, he's not even tired at all. We might just stick with Darvish the rest of the way, which is why I like Darvish in the pen, because he does give you that relief. He started this game, this season. He was in AAA El Paso. I didn't even realize he was still on the team, because I'm not a Padres fan, so I'm not completely up to speed on the whole Padres roster. But I saw him in AAA. Like, we've got to get Darvish. I don't know what's Darvish doing right now in real life. Let's look it up. He's still in AAA right now. BaseballReference.com. I don't even see any stats listed for him.
Falling behind 2-1.
Darvish will miss the entire 2026 season to recover from elbow surgery. So he's not even playing. So he's got the elbow tinnitus there. Maybe that's why the game had him in El Paso for a time.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Here's the 2-2. Almost got him.
What do we got here from James? I'm making a prediction. Who's going to be the best quarterback in 5 years? Who's going to be the best quarterback in 5 years? That's a tough one. Hopefully Bo Nix. I'm going to be selfish and say I hope it's Bo Nix. Or Drake May. Or not Drake May. You said Drake May. Carson Beck. I had Drake May on the brain because you said Drake May.
Up now for the Brewers.
Yeah, selfishly, I hope it's...
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is
I hope it's Bo Nix and Carson Beck.
Gets under it. Makes the grab.
Now the designated hitter,
Christian Yelich. Up now for the Brewers. 2 outs. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike.
Man, they get good jumps. I feel like I can't throw it any quicker than what I did, and he still gets in there safe.
Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
That one is absolutely
smokes.
That's back.
And Jackson Merrill's not even going to go back. And it just hits up against that ugly tin can wall.
A gigantic blast.
And this might be one. Christian Yelich, I mean, he got a couple of home runs on us yesterday. And I say yesterday being game yesterday. And we walked him a couple of times. Man, what is that, 3-4 home runs against our Padres pitching? Is Bo Nix going to have Sean Payton in 5 years? Maybe not, but we're apparently prepping Davis Webb to be the next great thing, because he was already interviewed by the Raiders, and I think that spooked the Broncos because Sean Payton gave up play calling duties to Davis Webb, which means he'll be the offensive coordinator, which is something Sean Payton, I don't think, has ever had in his career, an offensive coordinator. And I would assume the anticipation of that being that when Sean Payton is perhaps ready to hang it up in a couple of years, that Davis Webb would slip right in and be the guy. So we're going to find out how the Davis Webb experiment goes this season.
It's now 6-2.
I'm not going to look at your home run.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
All right, 4 runs to overcome here.
Yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
We can get that to get us into extras. We have not gotten into extras this entire season. We have not seen an extra innings game. These were the innings when we started to get all of our hits in Jackie Robinson Day.
Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter.
Boy, those were 2 wicked pitches that Jackson Merrill nowhere near connecting with.
Right there, just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Nope. That misses. And that's ball 2. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill preparing to come on if needed. Serpa, a left-hander, also throwing. On the ground, right side.
Oh!
Fair ball.
Oh, he made a great defensive play. That was very similar to the first hit of the game that the Brewers had that went down the third baseline. You guys remember that one. And we're getting to our heart of the lineup again. Tatis and all them are going to be coming up. Ooh. Oh, that is Tatis. Oh my God, that is the brutality of the quick counts. It could be one pitch and you're done. But I feel like we gotta have them. Even with quick counts on, we still have games that last over an hour. And we're playing a full 162 to try to do every single pitch. That's the only concessions I'll make on a 162 game season, talking about not liking simulation and all that, is having quick counts on just to make the game a little faster, because we're playing the equivalent of 9 NFL seasons here. And most games still last over an hour. But then you get one pitch and Tatis goes down. It can be very brutal on Machado. Oh my goodness. And that may have been our best shot right there. Middle 8th. And considering where things are going, I know I might sit down our bullpen and just kind of leave Darvish out, as much as I hate to do that. But if it's a game that we're looking at maybe not even winning, there's no point in using up more bullpen arms, I feel like.
That tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Next pitch is outside.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think
Darvish, even with the fastball, is yikes, not hitting the zone. All right. Well, I think that just changed it. Let's switch it up. Hate to do it, but control's starting to get a little wonky for Darvish. Waldron, no ERA. This is good. Solid. Got the knuckler. Well, oh, it might be the first coming in here.
The throw into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Put a pretty good swing on that one.
Well, it might be the day for the San Diego Padres here. I've never seen an Iron Man movie in my life. You know that, James? I've only seen a handful of the Marvel movies because I hate the way they're filmed. They make the screen so dark and you can't see anything.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
So I've seen the original Spider-Man trilogy. I saw like Spider-Man Homecoming and I did not like it. And then I saw the Guardians of the Galaxies. Those are all awesome, and you know, our boy Andy from Parks and Rec is in there, and Batista. Of course I'm going to go watch that. Come on. And I've seen the Ant-Mans, because same thing, Paul Rudd, amazing. Come on. But that is about as far as my Marvel watching goes.
Tyler Black. And a pitch. On the ground, 2 ball. Takes it himself for 1.
I probably should have just thrown it and tried the double play, but I thought I was a lot closer than I was, and I thought the second baseman was playing off it. I thought I was a lot closer than what I was to tagging the base, to be honest with you. And as I was running, I realized this is a much longer stride than I originally thought.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Spoils that one.
Either way, we're going to have one final shot to get a couple of runs. I don't think that's going to happen.
Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Fires across the diamond.
What kind of movies do you regularly watch? Usually comedies. Oh, Florida State just got beat. And man, this college baseball tournament has been absolutely wild this year. I'm a comedies guy. And there have not been a lot of great comedies recently, I hate to say, but I'm an Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell, Mike Myers, those kind of movies. Although recently the movies that I have been going to is the video game movies. The Mario movie, Mario Galaxy, awesome. Mortal Kombat 2, awesome. I'm planning on seeing Street Fighter in a couple months. Cody and Roman and Hiroki Goto all in there. So those have not been comedies, obviously, but
and here comes.
I'm trying to think what other recent comedies have I seen lately. I haven't watched a lot of older Adam Sandler stuff recently. I guess Happy Gilmore 2 was the most recent one, which was fantastic. Didn't Will Ferrell have something recently? I'm trying to think now. But honestly, these days, I've just been watching stuff on YouTube. YouTube's been kind of, Is there a Madden movie coming out? I thought they already did that. Wasn't it like the 3-part, or are they doing something else? They did like a 4-part series on Madden already on Prime that's been out for a while, and Soft Drink did his review and said it was kind of, it favored Madden. It was not like an honest look at the history of Madden. So I had not seen that one. But are they doing a movie in addition to the series? The Bucks series, Raise the Flags, that's been very, very good. I watched the Cowboys version of that on Netflix, which just went over the like actual John Madden. Yes, not the game. I'm thinking the video game Madden. Yeah, but the actual life story of John Madden. Yes, that one would be interesting. I would like to see that. Absolutely. I was thinking of video game Madden movie.
They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, there you go. A little bit of life for the Padres. Fans that are ready to head home are just like, oh, come on.
Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Now at the plate, Sung-Mun Song.
Ooh, good contact on a 98er.
Uribe is just 1 strike away. Outside low.
Full count for the DH with Campiasado coming up. Song sends it back.
And that should do it. Makes the catch.
And the Brewers split the series, and we will go for a decisive Game 3 the next time we stream with you. That is going to do it for me. Thank you so much, James. Quickly become one of the top TV sports fans. I appreciate you so much hanging out and chatting with us. We did 2 full game streams today, plus a 20-minute bonus episode on Patreon. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Patreon.com/TVSports27. There probably won't be commentary streams the next couple of streams. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But I'll try to jump on again this weekend. But again, it just takes a lot more time and work to set up the streams with the commentary. And unfortunately, like we were doing in the early days, just unable to provide that full time right now. But certainly with your guys' help, we can get there. So like James, keep chatting along. Thumbs up, subscribe, visit us over on Patreon, and hopefully that means we can stream more with full commentary with you guys, continued on into the future. But yeah, next time we jump on, it'll be a surprise. It'll be with us or with the end game. But either way, enjoy it. Padres, Volunteers, had some fun today, had some laughs, and let's go watch Monday Night Raw because it's on right now from Italy.